Right, thunder adventure over, lightning adventure about to begin. I'm going sussing out what time's the kiosk for fuel and pump out at the end of the week, because Swancraft poles off to Tenerife. 11891. I took a photograph of that before I uncouple us. Now then, you see it flooding already. It's 10:30. The lady just informed me high water's not till 1 o'clock. So the plan for Reedham might have to change, because it can get really high there, overlapping the quay heading. So it might even be worthwhile going down to Loddon today, then Ulton Broad, then Beccles, and Loddon again. I don't mind doing that, because I think you've more of a chance, haven't you, down at Loddon with high water rather than somewhere on the main rivers, because they have been silly high recently. Well, it's a lovely sunny day after yesterday's washout, but the temperatures have plummeted. It's about 10 degrees at the moment. My fleece, see schoolboy Harry yesterday, said I must put my waterproof coat on when we go into the new inn, because it's going to rain on the way back when we're setting off, and it did. So my fleece is absolutely wet through. Oh, think about that, might be an idea. They've got a laundry here, could just go in and throw it in the dryer. Now Jeff and Alison, they went to Wroxham for breakfast. Me and Christine have just been to Tesco's on the way, and we've just got to the boat now, and Alison sent Christine a message. Went for breakfast, went back to the car, and it won't start. Oh dear. Get out. I still haven't found those bloody showers. I think they're down here somewhere. I'll have a look at another time. Right, so I'm going to go into reception now and find out about what time the kiosk is open till on Friday. Because if Swancraft can't get there, we're struggling really for anywhere else. We can top up during the week at other places, but I think we're going to have to bite the bullet with the pump outs from here. 25 quid each. Yeah, well, I've walked past the thing for the kiosk, haven't I? Yeah, that was around the other side. And it's too early for beer o'clock. So, see, I don't know what to do now. It's got to be really high tides again. I don't want to be getting stuck on the quay heading at Reedham. How about St Olives? And that might be high as well. Oh well, we will see. Is this place open? Oh, now then. Well, I'm going back asking him. Actually, I'm going to go back and ask him. They're here. After all the times I've walked past here. Right, I'm going to ask him, could we get a key code for that? So I can have a shower. Yeah, James has disappeared, so can always ask again on Friday. Yeah. I'm just trying to work out now how many times I've actually walked past those. God, I know we've only been on for 12 months now, but I have done this trip up and down here quite a few times. When Kim said she saw them down at a Ginnell, I thought she meant this one here, so I went down here looking. Anyway, Yeah, I thought you meant down there, but it's not. Anyway, I know where it is now, but I just need to find out if we have access to it, because there's a key code on it for people that hire the boats. But somebody mentioned that the syndicate boats used to have access to it. I don't know whether that's still the case. I will find out. It's not really a nice drying day. So you can use the showers here, but you have to get a token, and if it's not open down there, you can't get one, obviously. I've never seen anybody around here. So it's 10:30, if higher water's not till 1 o'clock. That flooding's gone even worse than when I set off before. Could be interesting today. Could be interesting all week, really. Oh well. I'm sure we'll manage. Oh dear. I shouldn't do it, really. So I opened the roof, shouted her, told her about what time we can get fuel and pump out down here on Friday. And then I looked at the time and it's 5 to 11. And she's not got very far. The heating's on already, because it is bloody cold. And so I thought, I'll go back. So I just waited till she walked down to the back end of the boat and shouted her. So you're in the wrong place now for the kiosk. How many times have you been down here? You don't even know where you're going. And shouted her back. What? I said, oh, I found the toilets and showers, but James weren't there. Well, just go then. So that's it, innit? Get out my way, get out my sight. Well, not quite that aggressive. Well, maybe even more. So I'm going to have to give her half an hour's leeway, aren't I? Oh, there's James. Right, so I just saw James and he's given me the code now, so we don't need the code, we don't need to walk all the way down here for the toilet, because there's one just there behind. But if we want to shower, like I say, the last day we get here, or the morning before we're setting off, or any other time we're here, really, it's good to know. I had a shower this morning at Awning Pleasure Craft, and I don't think I videoed. It had flooded. That's going to be a bit awkward, that. They'd put a plank, I think I might have videoed that at some point. There's a plank going across where it was flooded. But when I got there, the plank at one end of it, there was 6 foot. 6 foot of water. So I found 2 other little planks, put them before it and walked over it and then walked back. And then when I was going down again to the toilet, here we are. Going down again to the toilet, the 2 planks I'd put down had floated off, so you couldn't get across it. The only way across that was driving, which could be a bit awkward on a sort of Friday afternoon. So he just told me that this place is open for breakfast, but I haven't told her that because I don't think she really wants a breakfast. She said we've got loads of stuff. But I might just nip in for an orange juice. Actually open at 10 AM now, that is too early even by my standards. Oh dear. So, well, I felt like I'm in like 4 or 5 pints there when I heard the news. Just messaged the girls, see how they were doing. Sarah phoned me back instead of messaging me back. Oh, I'm thinking, this is not going to be a, yes, I'm fine, thanks, how are you? Well, it transpires, it won't be a granddad again. Oh dear. Can't afford all these blooming birthday and Christmas presents. What do they think they're doing? Anyway, it's 11:30 now. I think we'll be setting off now. Not sussed out yet what we're doing. think Loddon's not a bad shout actually. I don't mind going Loddon twice in a week. Yeah. I'll see what she says. And it's getting more flooded. So now is 12 o'clock. So about 2¼ hours from Loddon. Yeah, I think it's a better option rather than on the main river, but we can look on the way down at various places, see what it's like. Should be able to get back on. Yeah. Right, this one's got a knob on it. I like a knob. It seems it's easier to do steer one-handed. Kiosk is flooded there. The guy's got wellies on. So Richard wasn't exaggerating when he was saying it's really high tides. All stupidly high, he called them. Right, off we pop. Independence back on the main river. Well, I've got myself all wrapped up. I've got tracky bottoms on, a t-shirt, a jumper, this thick coat, my bobble hat. I might have overdone it. Yeah, another hour be yet before high tide. An hour and a half off high tide. Sternum moorings for patrons only. If we can get stern on at Loddon, you're not too bad because the step at the back is not much higher than the key heading, so you can step over, which is okay. I see no ships. Oops, here's one. Well, poor Terry and Sue. I don't know what the wind's like on this camera. They're at Potter Iron staying in a cottage. Well, they've got 2 cottages. I don't know if I've mentioned this. The first week, starting today, is just over the footbridge over Herbert Wood's entrance. Second one longer, next door to Malk's. Well, they got there, haven't they, and it's all flooded. So they can't get all the stuff up there. We're going to have to get some wellies, he says. Because they've got to walk from the car park over that bridge, and it's flooded right the way up to the bridge. So, and that's it. I've just checked it now, and that's the same as here. High tide is still an hour away. So that's not going to be very nice for them. I hope it calms down a bit. Even at Beccles it can be a bit dodgy down there, can't it? We're alright at Alton Broad because we're on the pontoon, so that's not a problem. Now, if we can sort it out, Terry and Sue are going to have a drive down on Sunday. No, they're not. On Monday, because they've got to let workmen into the cottage to do some work on the up the back passage. And then they'll drive over, hopefully, if we can suss things out, to Alton Broad, and then we'll go to Beccles, and they'll have to bring the bedding with them because we haven't got double bedding. Me and Terry will go play snooker. Christine and Sue will go shopping, in inverted commas, and then they'll stay on the boat overnight, and then on our way back up, which was planned to go to Loddon, that might change, we'll drop them back off at Alton Broad. So that's a plan at the moment that I hatched. Now I know that there's a car park at Alton Broad, so I need to check that out, if it's alright for overnight stays or not. It was okay one year because Kim and Sam, before they had kids, were coming down for a weekend when we was an Alpha Vulcan, and I asked the guy at the yacht station, I think I've told you the story before, I know, when we were walking past the wherry, anywhere where they can park for the weekend. So he said, just hang on a minute, I'll make a phone call. I know the manager who's doing the renovation on the Wherry Inn, or the Wherry Hotel. So he got back to me, he said, yeah, they can just park it on there, it's not a problem. Now obviously it's open now, so that's not going to be the case, is it? Unless I say we'll come and have the carvery, can we park his car there and stay and keep it overnight? We can't have the carvery, can we, because we're in Beccles? No, that's no good, Dave. I'm overthinking it, aren't I? This is really high tide now. By the time we get to Loddon, the tide should be falling a bit. Hopefully. I think that boat's up on the beer garden. Is it open? I can't see anybody. It's there, isn't it? Top on me grapes. No signal. You went that way or this way? He's trying to hold it for that way, isn't he? Plenty of breeze about for him. Well, the tide is ebbing, allegedly, but I wouldn't fancy mooring up here. It's not so bad if tide's going out now, a low tide. What time's low tide? It's 7 o'clock. Well, then you've got another high tide, haven't you, while you're fast asleep. So you might wake up on the banking if you're not careful. You couldn't even get off there, could you? Because see where the posts are? You've got another 3 foot behind it that's got water. Even more at that point there. You have to set your alarm, wouldn't you, for 1 o'clock or even earlier, and get up and make sure you're not. Well, how do you stop yourself from going on there? It gets really high. Yeah, you won't be able to get, well, you might just be able to get off there. Right, Cantley. I'm sticking to the plan, Loddon. Ah, well, there you are, you see, that's another thing. I was thinking, well, if we go to Reedham now, I probably won't be doing any fishing from there. Ulton Broad tomorrow, probably won't do any from there because we'll be on the pontoon and I don't want to carry all my stuff around. Certainly not from Beccles because you can't fish off the quay until I think it's the end of October, and I'm certainly not fishing off the front of the boat doing ledgering, feeder fishing. So my plan was thinking I won't get fishing now until Tuesday at Loddon. But now we're going to be there in another hour and whatever. I don't know why I'm looking at my watch. I put it down there to get some sun rays on it. See if I can get it charged a little bit. Yeah, for about 2:30. Couple of hours. Christine will going through all the stuff she's got for food wise, so I think we'll be eating takeaway here and there, or possibly eat out. Seems like she's got a lot of goodies for us. It's a lot quieter without Alison on the boat. I wonder where they've gone on. I think Christine said the AA man couldn't get them till 12:30. Well, I shall ask her. Right, yeah, I think it's the best bet, isn't it? We're down to Loddon. It's more sheltered. That breeze is a little bit strong. Yes, shelter's required. That wind is getting proper up. I put my camera on the tripod for when we're coming in there, and then it's just blowing it off. I managed to catch it, not off the boat, but off where I had it. No drone day. I've blown it, haven't I? Well, the tide is ebbing because we slowed right down. Which is a good thing, really. Not slowing right down, the fact that it's ebbing. But it still can be an issue, even at stairs like Loddon, if it's really, really high. You can end up with the back of your boat stuck on the quay heading. Do I really want to get up at 1 o'clock in the morning to check it? Even the horse can get a drink now, it's that high. Well, I thought I saw a bull getting amorous then. Might have just been 2 cows. I don't know. Anyway, if it was the bull, she nudged him off. Can't tell from here. Might be, because he's moved on to another one now. Chatting her up. Oh no, he's not, he's having a drink. I can't really tell from here. Nah, they all look the same. Looks like hardly flood's trying to join us here. Not much stopping it, is there? Right, Pies Mill. Plenty of room here. But I think Christine would like us to get electric hookup, just in case it goes very, very chilly. We can get the oil-filled radiators on. Well, my plan for Tuesday, or possibly Wednesday when we leave Loddon, was to call here at Pacific Cruisers for fuel and then just top up at Brooms. But if none of their boats are out on the river, you're not going to get in here. Let's have a look. Everybody does that. Yeah, so I'd have to ring him up. In fact, he's there. I might ask him. Oh, he's got inside that boat. Yeah, they might leave one spot free. I will ring up later. Oh, well, later in the week. Yeah, you can get in there, can't you see? The fuel. Well, it's nice now. It's undercover and it's not as windy. Actually, it's quite warm. Yeah, it's alright getting on Pies Mill, but if we want to walk over to get something to eat or go for a drink, getting back in the dark, isn't it? So with a bit of luck, we'll pop ourselves here near an electric post. Christine's happy, and I'm happy then. In fact, my ideal spot here is just the first one as you go in. Not far to walk off your boat onto the end of the mooring there for fishing. I can smell food. It can't be ours. This time, 23 minutes past 2. Well, it looks like Richard and Lisa's boat's back. There it is, Naughty Rascal. Plenty of room, isn't there? Right, let's see if I can get this on its tripod. And then, because it's not really windy here, I can leave it on. Oh, maybe not there. Maybe I have to get it there. Oh, look at that. Someone's on the spot. Look at him, I could want to do it. I never knew if that course was working or not. I don't. That poster's on. Flood alerts apparently. Hopefully it won't come any higher than it already has there, the next high tide. So I'm having a quick hour. Oh my god, I've only got an hour left on the SD card, which was 512 gigabytes. Oh dear. So, update on Jeff and Ali. Went for breakfast at Wroxham. Car wouldn't start. Thankfully he's in the AA. Phoned them up, couldn't get it started, so they're having to be towed home. That's back to Wales, Llandudno. So they're almost at King's Lynn, and then another driver, they're going to swap it over to another tow truck, and he'll take over. Good grief. It's 3:15 now, it's going to be 10 o'clock by the time they get home. Nightmare. Had enough of fishing now, she wants to go for the drink. So all them things I told you that she's got, she's now saying we'll have some chippy. She's dragging me to the angel. No. Now then, we had this discussion. Terry and Sue, do you call it a bap, a muffin, a tea cake, what? No, sausage freshly baked scone, no, or homemade cake, no, glass of wine, pint, that'll do. Right. Oh, it's gone chilly now. Even the landlady recognised me. Is that a good thing or a bad thing, that actually? Oh, because I did say I'll be putting the video on YouTube and recommending the pub, so maybe she actually watched it. Yeah, it's lovely in there. Very cosy, it's not big. Nice beer.
Nice hot chocolate.
Nice hot chocolate for Christine. So now we're just going to have one in the King's Head, or 3, or whatever, and then get some chippy. I think the heating will be going on though, it's bloody freezing. Here's me with shorts on.
As soon as he takes it one-handed, he accelerates it.
To all my Welsh relatives.
C.S. Williams is coming round on the right.
Unlucky. 20 to 7, we're on our way to the chippy. Just seen, well, we're just watching the end of Wales and Argentina there, then Wales lost. And then the news and weather came on, showing 5 degrees at 5 o'clock in the morning and only 10 degrees tomorrow. And I've become right a soft ass for some reason with a cold. Anyway, I think we're just going to get fish and chips. Oh, she's got me watching blooming Strictly.